June 13th, Monday. Here we are. How's it going today, Bo?
Hey man, I'm going good, man. It's a fresh week. Ready to get to this money, man. Coming off a great day on Sunday, man. So I'm trying to keep the momentum going today. How about yourself?
I am doing good. I will tell you today is game five in the NBA Finals, so we will be talking about that between Boston Celtics and the Golden State Warriors. Game five. This is a pretty crucial game here. This game could decide, in my opinion, this game will decide the NBA final winner, in my opinion, and that's all that is. I think, regardless of who gets the win tonight, they will go on and be the NBA Finals champion. Do you have a sense of that, Bo, or do you think this still is kind of wide open?
Uh, yeah, I mean, I could see it, you know what I'm saying? But to me, my personal opinion, I think it's going to game seven. Yeah, I already took Boston in game seven, so that was my wager from the beginning. But yeah, I just the only thing that kind of keeps me away from one of these teams winning two games in a row because it haven't happened yet between each one of these teams. They always lose out of a loss. Lose off of a win. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, so I'm just don't want to buck that.
Okay, so we'll get more into that. We're just let you know we're going to talk about the NBA Finals. We're also going to talk about the Seattle Mariners and the Minnesota Twins. Minnesota Twins will travel into Seattle today for the first of a three-game series. The Minnesota Twins lost yesterday to Tampa Bay Rays. I think they took the first two games. Who won the first two games? Minnesota, right, Bo?
Yeah,
So
yeah,
the Twins will move their action to Seattle. We will talk. We each have a play in the Minnesota Twins Seattle Mariners game tonight. Um, so we'll talk more about that. Hey, Ron, how's it going? Ron's here. We are going to do a quick recap, at least of what we can remember on Friday. I don't, for some reason, have all my notes. I know I gave over. Um, let's see, Boston Celtics. I gave -1.5 first half. That cash -1 first quarter pushed. Celtics took the lead into half. Golden State rallied in the third quarter like they always do. Golden State rallied in the second half. We'll talk more about that. I did give you over 9 in the Blue Jays and the Tigers game with Elvin Rodriguez. Again, just getting crushed over 9, easily cast. And my parlay hit for the third day in a row. Other than that, I can't remember what MLB plays if I gave any more. We are limiting down our plays here. We've been given a lot of good winners. Hey, T Mac. T Mac's driving, so he is listening at least. T Mac wasn't here Friday, but Bo was. Bo, do you remember your recap at all? If not, it's no big deal.
yeah, man. I put so many plays in since Friday. I don't
Yeah.
have my ticket in front of me, but I know for sure I did drop my parlay. I had Cleveland and Houston got beat 7-4. I remember that one for sure. I know I did have the under in the Pittsburgh game that came through, and that's all I can remember, man.
Yeah,
So
Friday seems like a blur to me too. It's been a while. Um, what is that? 72 hours ago? Yeah, I've made 72 plays since then.
right,
BP's here too. He can't stay long. He's doing another long shot parlay with the Marlins and the Tigers, so he's really stretching here. Good luck there. Uh, just give me two. Just give me any reason why you would like the Tigers today. Um, in fact, I did a video on that earlier. BP. They've put up exactly 16 runs in 8 games. Um, 2 runs per game over 8 games. That's pretty good sample size. White Sox have put up double that, 32 runs in half of those games.
that's
In
one of
four
them.
games, they've put up 32 runs, 8 runs
Yeah,
per game. Lance
yeah,
Lynn's coming back. I'll give you that free play here in a little bit, but if you're playing Tigers, man, I'm going to say you're just guessing, buddy. I mean, you got to give me any reason why you would like the Tigers here. I'll wait,
I
too.
don't like, I don't like them. I'm betting
I mean,
them.
I just saw it. Junior Jam said Tigers, they're worse than the Reds. And he's right. I just saw Junior type that. They are. I
Yeah.
mean, you just how can you play the Tigers today? But let me know. But that is your parlay. That is what you're going with. So there you go. I'll write that down when we get to that. You're a little early on that. I'd rather you do it when we do our parlays too. At the beginning, we do recap and we get into the MLB plays. So hey, Pringle, how's it going? Sunny weather in D Town. What's up, Bo?
What's up with it, Frank? What's up with it? What's up, everybody? What's happening?
Ron's already put his parlay in. Let me just write these down, but I'd rather like the format's been we do the parlays after the MLB pick, guys. Um, and it's just me and Bo today, so we'll get them here. BP, Marlins, and the Tigers. I'm still waiting for BP's Tiger explanation. I don't think we're going to see that, Bo. Just reaching for straws, I think, here. Um, Ron's got Arizona and San Francisco. So there you go. And that pays plus 165 for Ron. Little more likely. Plus 330 for who's the Marlins play, Bo? Do you remember? Phillies.
Really?
Yeah. Tough matchup there. Uh, so there we go. A couple parlays. Let's move on, Bo. What do you got in MLB?
Hey, man, let's go ahead and go to the Marlins game. I'm actually with B on this one. I think that
Are.
I think the Marlins do have a chance to get this win over Philly. Philly has been cooking with grease, no doubt about it. But they did lose yesterday against the Diamondbacks, pretty bad. The Marlins have been in good form, man. They took 2 out of 3 from Houston. They've been putting up a lot of runs, man. That lineup has been hitting, especially the top 5 of that lineup. Been averaging over 4 runs a game. Also, man, Philadelphia Story have not done well against their team or against the NL East, to be exact. They only won 7 out of the last 20 against the NL East opponent. They're also 1-4 off of a loss in their last 5. In the last 6 meetings between the two teams, man, Miami has won 5 of those. So yeah, man, got a great pitch on the mound with Sandy. In his last outing, he pitched 9 shutout innings. And the first time they played against Philly, with Sandy pitching for them, they won that game as well. So yeah, I rated them beat them once this season. So I know that the lineup is dangerous, but like I say, I just think we got better pitching. I think they got the better bullpen. So I took a shot with them in 2 ways. I took it in the first 5 plus half a run at minus 122, and I took the full game. I got it at plus 115.
That's all you're getting? Plus 115 on that money line?
Yeah, it started going down.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Yes.
Um, there you go. Yeah, Marlins are hot. I'm not saying Marlins is the bad side of that play that was brought up. So, um, Tigers, just like I said, it's still waiting for any explanation, but probably just drop the pick and go. So there you go. Hey, Killer Ken's in here and Junior Jam's in here. Tigers suck, and Tigers won't beat White Sox in any game this week.
Mm-mm.
Well, what do they play? Three or four? Three at probably minimum. Yeah, we'll see. All right. Let's just get into it. I'll give you my play on that game. I White Sox Tigers. White Sox are 27-31. Tigers are 24-35. The line is White Sox minus 125 when I made this bet last night. It's probably up near 130 or better now. I can't imagine it going down. It's got to be going up. Total's 8.5 runs. On the hill will be Lance Lynn. Lance Lynn is making his season debut. Hey, Dawes Diggity, how's it going? We are going to talk about this White Sox Tiger game. For those of you who can remember, Lance hasn't pitched since last year. He went out with knee injury, knee surgery, but he was phenomenal last year. 11-6, 2.69 ERA, just totally unstoppable. Lance Lynn going against this Detroit batting team that is last in every offensive category, including 2.75 runs per game for the season, 30th in MLB. Uh, to to two 218 batting average, 28th in MLB. Against Ronnie Garcia, 0-1, 4.5 ERA. Last time out, 5 innings pitched, 4 hits, 2 runs, got the loss as usual. Against the Yankees, Tigers are 24-35 on the year. As I stated at the beginning, the Tigers have put up 16 runs in 8 games, 2 runs per game. White Sox have put up 32 runs in 4 games, 8 runs per game. And you got Lance Lynn on the other side. Give me the White Sox. This line should be a minus 200 as far as I'm concerned. There's huge value. I'm giving you a huge, easy free play here today with the White Sox.
Yeah, yeah. I'm
White
actually.
Sox just coming off a loss.
It's a,
Tigers, that's all they
yeah,
do is lose. Hmm.
yeah, man.
Okay.
No, I'm just piggybacking, man. It's just it
It's
seems.
just a big mismatch. I mean, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But how can you know what I'm saying? It's just a huge mismatch. The line should be way higher, 180, 200. Maybe I'm missing something. Maybe Lance Lynn's only going to pitch 3 innings. He's going to give up 2 runs. Or
Yeah. I think the only reason why we're getting this good price with the White Sox because they just got swept by the Yankees, the Rangers. They have been, not looking like the team from last year, but clearly in this matchup right here, you know what I'm saying, they are the better team. And I don't think Detroit gonna score a lot of runs in this game. So I would even double down, take the under as well.
I would even double down and lay the run and a half, and I did. BP has came back. Hard to disagree, but I get it. Tigers are 3-2 in their last 5, and the White Sox are 1-4 in their last 5. That's all I got.
That's it.
All right, so there you go. Working off of those trends. Um, Maybe I didn't realize Tigers had squeaked out 3 wins in their last 5. Kind of. Who'd they play? Who the Tigers been playing, Bo? I can't keep up
They
with
played
them.
the Pirates. They did take get a you know what I'm saying they
Oh,
did.
they took 2, and then they lost 2 against Toronto. So they're really, you know, count the.
Yeah,
Yeah, you can't count Pirates wins,
but that's
but
what.
you can if you
Yeah,
want.
that's part of that. That's part of that 3 wins. They got a win from the couple wins from the Pirates.
Yeah, I know against the Blue Jays in 3 games they scored 4 runs. White Sox can put that many up in an inning. So good luck today on that. I am going to ride the White Sox until the cows come home. Pringle also likes the White Sox play. I bet it too. Good for you, Pringle. Yes, that should be a good play you've got going there today.
Mm-hmm.
Um, jump on that before, like I said, if it loses and I look like a fool, then it happens. But when you do baseball, you got to look for value and look for little gems you can find. And there's just nothing to look for in Detroit, and there's nothing to look for in Oakland. Um, Still, right, Bo? Didn't Oakland get swept again this weekend?
Yes,
The
they.
Guardians.
I think they won one.
Did they win one?
Yeah, they got one. It was 10-5. I think it was like the third game. They won one of them though. No, for sure.
Okay, but they keep drop. Oh yeah, they've won one game in June. In 12 days, they're 1-11. Oakland
Yeah, they
Athletic.
broke that little streak, that little losing streak they had.
They are off today, so no losing for the Oakland today. Dallas Diggity's looking for a single game parlay. Yeah, 6 or 7 player props. Not going to happen in here, Dawes. Bo may give a proper 2, but we're definitely not building 6 and 17 player props at all. We're doing baseball still right now. He wants that in the NBA. What else in baseball, Bo? I know we're both on Minnesota, Seattle. Anything else in between there?
Yeah, man. Let's go ahead and go across the border, man. Go to Toronto Blue Jays. Main on the mound going up against this guy Branish for Baltimore. And both teams been smashing the ball, man. So I'm taking it over 8.5. I think that's too low. I know Mano has been pitching pretty good at home, but I do believe that Toronto can get us almost to the 8 runs they self. This guy for Baltimore has been giving up a lot of runs on the road. His ERA is over 8. And yeah, man, I think we're gonna see some hard hit balls tonight. Not really much else to say, man. Toronto has been smashing They went over in their last 13 out of 18 games. They're 6-0 to the over in their last 6 games at home. And like I said, man, I think that Baltimore scratched a couple, and I think that Toronto gonna do the heavy lifting, man. So no weather issues. It's in the dome. So yeah, man, I think the ball's gonna fly out. This is known as a hitter's park in Toronto in that stadium. So I think we'll see a lot of runs. Give it an over 8.5 and -110.
There you go, over 8.5. Yep, that's similar to the play I gave you Friday with the over 9. Didn't expect much out of the Tigers. Didn't get much. One run. Toronto put up 10 by themselves. So you may be looking at that same situation today. It's Manoa on the hill today, right, for the Blue
Yeah.
Jays?
Manoa.
So you might scrape a couple runs out of the Orioles, but the bulk of your runs will come from Toronto, just as you said. Excuse me. All right. Hey, Joseph. All right. So Ron's running the Jays -1.5 again. So any more plays besides this Minnesota Seattle game, Bo, where we
Nah,
both
that's
got
just for
action?
me, man. I ain't gonna say it's every day. Y'all get my plays, man. Over on Kappa Tech, Boat on Sports, $10, man. You know what I'm saying? Save that Starbucks cash. I'm gonna get you that $10 pack, man. That's gonna be a nice little investment. Get that week for 45, save your little cash, or you get that whole month for 129. And if you never signed up, you can get a full day for free. So hit and go to capprotect.com. You can just type in Bo Dunn, it should pop right up. Or you can check out my video today. The link is on top of the comments.
There you go. Pringle also likes the Marlins, Bo. Marlins money line. So couple on that side there. It's too close for me to call. Uh, is the over sitting right at 7? The total?
7.5.
Yeah, I lean under myself. Uh, yeah, yeah. I can't make a play on that. Get too close to call.
How you say it's about looking for that value. If I can get plus
Mm-hmm.
money, I get plus money with a team that beat the other
Right.
team five
Mm-hmm.
out of the last six. Seem like it's a good matchup for the Marlins. They done beat them 5 out of the last 6 games, and saying they
The
already.
Marlins are running hot. What do they
Yeah.
take? 2 out of 3 against Houston this weekend.
Yep.
Marlins are, and that shocked a lot of people. That lost a lot of people a lot of money. I know I had Houston somewhere along this weekend as well, maybe Friday night.
Yeah, that was my
So
my that was my parlay loss. They beat Houston 7-4. So they hitting the ball and
mhm.
they doing it early. I think in most of those games they played against Houston, they put up like 2 or 3 runs quick.
Yeah, yeah, Marlins are playing some good baseball right now, and they definitely have the pitching. That's they can just keep them within the game. The pitching, just uh, being able to scrape just a couple runs across the board can do it. But the Marlins have also been putting up a good amount of runs. So Marlins got something good going right now. Dave's on the Marlins too. First 5, a little plus money action there. Sports Dave's here from Better Off, plus 115. There you go. Keep putting your plays in on Better Off, guys. Bo's rolling right along. I'm still trying to get back to 500 on the app. Dave's doing really good. Keep it going there on the Better Off app too.
Sure.
Let's move into this key game today. At least it's key, I think, for some reason. Minnesota Twins and Seattle Mariners. I show Minnesota or Seattle, I should say. I show Seattle as a -113, total set at 9. May have came down to 8.5 in some spots. Minnesota's 35-27. Seattle's 27-33. On the hill for the Twins will be Chris Archer, 1-2, 3.65 ERA. Last time out pitched, great game. 5 innings pitched, 2 hits, 1 run, 8-1 win against the Yankees. Last time out for Chris Flexen was not not so bad, but not so good. 6 and 2/3 inning. He's got a quality start. 5 hits, 2 runs. Took the loss of 4-1 against Houston. Chris has just struggled this year. Last game was probably one of his better games of the year. Lost 2-0 against Houston. Just couldn't get no run support. Gave up those 2 runs, put another L on his record. He's 2-7 on the year. I do believe Chris Flexen is a better pitcher than what we've seen so far this season. I think last game was a moment where he's starting to shine a little bit, and Archer's pitching really good as well. Both teams got blanked yesterday. Twins failed to score a run, 6-0 against the Rays, and Seattle failed to score against Boston at home, only getting one hit all day. So bats weren't hot yesterday. I'm not going to think the bats are going to be too hot today either. Going under 9 in this game. Um, that's another free play there that I like quite a bit. Dawes says, I haven't been here in a while. How's the single bet parlay bet going? Single bet parlay bet went really well. We won more parlays than we thought we would. Both sides, we finished that up last week. Both sides came out plus money. Obviously, the parlay better won a lot more. We hit, how many parlays we hit, Bo? 6 out of 13 or something?
Yeah, it was something like that. Yeah, for sure. It was crazy.
Yeah,
It was crazy.
yeah, it was a nice little run. So what we have been doing, Doss, is this is day 4 now. We're going to run it through here till the end of June. We've been doing 2-team parlays rather than taking minus 1.5 runs on a team that you like. Say you like Toronto today. Like this spot for Toronto today. Instead of laying a run and a half, maybe put them on a parlay with another favorite money line favorite that you like and putting those two together. So that's what we've been doing. Some people have been a little more creative and adding dogs and first fives and all that. Wasn't really what we put it together as. We were basically trying to say, hey, I like the Yankees. Hey, I like the Dodgers. I don't want to lay a run and a half, but I think they're both going to just win the game. And if I parlay that together, it pays plus 125. That's what we were going with, and most of us are doing it that way. Some people are playing, like I said, dogs. BP's been throwing dogs in, but BP's been losing every one of them. So we're trying to show you how to put two favorites together, and it still becomes plus money is the whole goal of it all, wasn't it, Bo?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. So Killer Ken's got his parlay together here. Let's get your idea on the Minnesota Seattle, and we'll work on these parlays.
All right, man. I'm gonna take the Twins with Arch on the mount. Last two starts, he gave up only one run at each start, and I think that Minnesota got the better lineup, man. With Buxton and Carlos Carrasco and them guys. I think they'll be able to get the job done. Before yesterday, they did get the loss, but before that, they was on a 6-0 win streak, playing against some quality teams. And Seattle bats have not been hit, man. They look pretty anemic in that series against Boston. So I like Minnesota, man. Get them at plus money. I got them at plus 105. I think they get the job done.
All right, there you go. There's another one. Bo's giving out two plus money winners today here. Teams that should win or could win. Getting some good value with the Marlins and the Twins there. So there you go. Pringles on the Diamondbacks money line. Diamondbacks, who do they play?
They playing the Cincinnati Reds.
Cincinnati Reds. All right. Diamondbacks are favorite there against the Reds. I think that's in the desert there.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So there we go. Killer Ken's got his parlay. Any more straight plays, Bo?
No, that's it for me. That's it for me.
All
Baseball.
right. Let me get Killer Ken's real quick and I'll tell you what it is, Bo. He's got the Cardinals and the Diamondbacks. You put them two together, it's plus 165. That's the way we're doing it right there. Plus 165. Two slight favorites. Um, Cardinals are playing who? I can't
Pittsburgh.
remember. Pittsburgh. And Diamondbacks are playing the Reds. So Killer Ken's found a little gem right there. I like it. What do you think?
Mm-hmm.
That's
Mm-hmm.
a
Yeah, well,
nice
yeah.
return. 165 with
Yeah,
Cardinals
okay.
are at home too, aren't they?
All's at home. They starting. They
So he's got
starting. They started.
two
They
home.
started. Huh?
He got two home favorites. Coming back with plus 155. I wrote down 165. My eyes are playing tricks. 155, still great value. First, great value there.
Mm-hmm.
T Max on the first five, under 4.5 runs in Seattle. That is separate than his parlay. T Mac was unable to make it today. Um, T Mac's parlay is going to be Toronto to score 2.5, over 2.5 first five, and Minnesota plus a run and a half full game comes out to plus 160. So T Mac went with the creative route himself today. Toronto over 2.5 first five, and Minnesota plus a run and a half, plus 160. So another one with the creative matchup. All right, so you guys, anybody in here? Ron, I got your parlay, BP's Killican, and T Max. Pringle, you are here. Let's see your parlay if you haven't sent it out. Let me just look through the messages. Killican. Uh, I don't see one, Pringle. So Pringle, Fireside if he's here. Bobby puts his later. All right. Before we give ours, let's just do the standings real quick. I've gone 3-0. I have hit all three of my two-team parlays. I've picked all favorites. That's the way we intended it. And all of my favorites have won each day. 2 games here, 2 games there, 2 games there. 1386. Boas went 2-1. He did drop it on Friday with the Astros. He's up to 1168 out of his $1,000 bankroll. Still up plus money. $168. Not bad. And T Mac's right behind. After losing his first one, T Mac has won his next two, and he's 1162. So there you go. We are all on the plus side. Now let's go with the audience standings. Bobby leads everybody. Bobby has hit 3 in a row. Bobby puts his plays in the comment section of this video after the video later in the afternoon. Bobby is on Facebook. He's got a couple groups there. He's been in some contests. Bobby is solid. Bobby's 1438. He's went all three. Bobby Zoldermeyer, something like that. His last name I'm not great with. Fireside has won. He won his last one. He lost his first two and won the last one. He's sitting at 902. Pringle's coming back alive after losing his first one. He's hit the next two. He's at 1118. King of MLB hasn't made a play in a few days. BP has lost both of his. He's sitting at 800, going 0-2. Ron has won one, lost one. He's sitting at plus money, 1,051. Rivera is sitting down at 900, only played one, lost one. Alex lost his last one, won his first one. He's 1-1, up 1,057, up $57. Killer Ken, I only show you played one so far, Killer Ken, and if I'm missing something, let me know. I show you played one and lost. Friday was your first, and you missed on the Twins Brewers plus money. So you're down to 900, and Junior lost his first, and he's down to 900. So all in all, most of the, well, I wouldn't say most, but half is up and half is down. Let's just stick with it. Pringle is coming with the Jays and the Giants. I looked at that one, Pringle. I like that one. Plus 111. So Pringle's trying to keep it going here. Went a little safe route, and I like safe. Jays and the Giants. It comes back at plus 111. Both are favorites. He's not laying the run line. Pringle's having some connection issues. So anybody else that hasn't made it in today, get them after the show in the comment section, during the comment section. Let's hear yours, Bo. Shoot it out today. I can't wait. What do you got today?
To make it real fast, man. Blue Jays, Cardinals come back at plus 108. We already talked about the Blue Jays. You know what I'm saying? Cardinals pretty much playing one of the other worst teams in MLB with the Pirates. Just got swept by the Braves. Not putting up too many runs in that series. So just taking the Cardinals, Blue Jays, take them birds.
There you go. Dirty Birds today for Bo. Taking the
Birds.
Jays and the Cardinals. Cardinals playing at home against the Pirates. And Blue Jays are playing. Who are they playing
Baltimore.
again?
Baltimore.
Baltimore. We already talked about this. So there you go. So there you go.
Plus
Really,
one.
you're the only. Oh, Bo and Pringle are on the Blue Jays, and so am I. Blue Jays. Mine's kind of juicy. Minus 265. I'm gonna pair them up with the Astros.
Oh,
Who are they playing today?
Rangers. Texas Rangers.
Rangers. Oh yeah, Texas matchup here.
Got that boy,
My
the hit
memory is shot.
man, the Hitman Hearns.
Oh yeah, the Hitman Hearns is in the lineup. Um, am
The
I at home? Or
get hit man.
Astros at home today, Bo? Yeah,
Nah, down the
no,
road, down the
down the
road.
road. Maybe that's what they need. Maybe they need to go out on the road because at home they've been stinking it up. But
Mm-hmm.
they got the Hitman Hearns on the hill, so we are going bounce back with the Astros today. Uh, only pays plus 125. Astros are minus 157. Blue Jays are minus 265. It may have been lower if I'd have got it earlier, but that's what I got stuck with, and I'm gonna ride it. Jays and Stros for me, plus 125. I was gonna take the Giants like Pringle did, and I might live to regret it later. Um, but that's what I've got, and that's what I played, and I might still play that Jays and Giants. I might still play that Jays and Cardinals because all these sound real good to me. Um, Cardinals and the Diamondbacks. Yeah, Gillikin's got an angle there. He's definitely going out for some extra money there. That's for sure.
Yeah,
And
they definitely got the better pitch on the mound with Merrill Kelly over Minor. Minor been getting smashed. I might jump on that one too, man. I might go and take him in that first five. Minor, he might need to go back down to the minors, to the minors. Pun, pun intended. Yeah, that boy been getting smashed.
all right, so Sports Dave's here. Hopefully, Dave will be joining us. Hopefully, in the next day or two, he's going to come back on and join the group and give some plays. He likes the Braves run line first five minus 105. Josiah Gray has an ERA of 6.58. That's all you're only paying 105 on the run line. That seems cheap. Braves
Yeah,
aren't that big a favorite today.
the money line is reasonable too. I was looking at
Oh,
that.
run line. He's laying half a run. I see it.
Mhm.
That makes sense. My bad. I was thinking money line 105. Yeah, it makes sense. Laying that half a run 105. That sounds like a great play too. Honestly, these
Yeah,
Braves bats, man, they scared me yesterday. This team can hit, man. Yesterday was the bottom of the order of getting all the hits.
yeah, they hit.
Top of the order didn't do a lot. I expect the top of the order to wake up today. When all these bats get clicking, man, this Braves team can be dangerous. I'll tell you that. From
Do it.
1 to 9. I mean, maybe the ninth guy, the new guy, forget his name out there in center field. He might not be the most productive bat. He's got some speed, but 1 through 8, I'll tell you what, that it's a good hitting team right here. This Atlanta Braves.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'll,
so don't sleep on them. I'll tell you that right now. I mean, we're all in love with the Mets and the Yankees and all that right now, and the Dodgers. They've been falling asleep. The Dodgers win a game at all this weekend against the Giants.
mm-mm.
Swept, brooms gone out. Yeah, they hit me on Friday. I lost the Dodgers, and I didn't look. I didn't think about them twice. Giants own them for some reason.
Man, I had the Dodgers. I had them on Saturday. The seventh inning, they had bases loaded with Mookie with no outs. Mookie
Mm,
bats him up. He strike out. Freddie Freeman strike out. My,
mm.
I'm like, no run. Then the second, the eighth inning, they had bases loaded again. They only got one run. Yeah.
Who got you there? The bullpen?
No, the lineup just wasn't hitting.
No, I meant yeah, but was the bullpen in for the Giants when Mookie came up with the? I would assume, right? The
Oh yeah,
seventh
yeah,
inning.
yeah. The bullpen, yeah, the bullpen got him, shut him down. But like I say, they let bases get loaded. You know what I'm saying? So they were giving us some hits, but they didn't get the hits when they needed them. You know,
Yeah.
they got bases loaded in the seventh and the eighth inning. They was only down by one run in the seventh. They just left too many men on base. I'm not And I'm not betting the Dodgers no more this year, man.
That's a bad taste in your mouth. I
Say,
remember that. It's only June.
I'm done with the Dodgers, man. That's over
Yeah,
with.
I remember that, Bo. It's only June.
Hey,
That's it.
man. I'm a man of my word. I'm not betting on the Dodgers no more in regular season. That's a wrap. If I do, I'm gonna bet against them.
All right. So Dave's got Josiah Gray as Jekyll and Hyde home and away. So there you go. Who's home, Bo? Braves? Braves still stay
No,
home?
Washington at home, Braves on the road. They get that full nine bats. Yeah,
Nats had a good week and they took 2 out of 3 against Milwaukee, didn't they?
they can hit, man.
They can hit. They got some
You know what I'm
terrible pitchers.
saying? Like
They can hit.
that lineup is dangerous. So Ian Anderson, this might be a high scoring game, but yeah, the Nationals lineup in here, but I'm not betting against the Braves. They hot right now. They got won like 11, 12 in a row.
What
Yeah.
is that total? I gotta see this.
It's like nine and a
10.
half,
Yeah,
10.
10. Yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, you know,
It
man.
could get real close to that number.
Yeah.
Pringle told you to fade the Dodgers, make money, and since he's told you, that's what's been happening. I hope you've been playing that, Frank Pringle,
Yeah.
and fading the Dodgers and making that money.
Mhm. I think they was favorites in all those games against the Giants.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, I think so too. Giants came in not looking so strong. That's why I grabbed Dodgers on Friday. And after that, I was like, I don't know. Giants usually do own the Dodgers in San Francisco for some reason. So
Yeah.
that's that. Hockey wrapped up this weekend, right? What would that wrap up? Saturday, Friday? Man, I can't remember the days anymore, Bo.
I can't remember it either, but I know. Tampa Bay wrapped it up, so I
I
think that
could have been
I think the world. I mean, the Cubs start this week. I think sometime. I forgot the date.
Wednesday.
Yeah,
Wednesday it is.
yeah. Tampa Bay, and Colorado.
Yeah.
Gonna be
So
right there.
yeah, we'll have to talk about that in this coming week. Um, I don't know. What do you think there? I mean, that should be a hell of a matchup, if anything, right?
Yeah, man. We got a team that play great defense with Tampa Bay, Colorado. They can play good D, but they known for their scoring. So yeah, it's gonna be good, man. I'm gonna have some plays. Uh, Definitely.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, we'll get into that on Wednesday. Maybe give you some predictions, series predictions, opening day, all that, opening game of the finals there. But let's talk NBA. Game 5 of the finals here, going back to Golden State. Boston did wrap it up. Ron has taken off before we get to this part. Ron was high as hell on the um,
Oh,
Celtics Friday night, and Bo was saying, slow down, slow down, slow down. And Bo showed that he had that angle there with the Golden State. Golden State really controlled it. You know, the whole second half, just outscoring them. I got them numbers somewhere here. 40. No, what did they do? They outscored them. I had them numbers. Let me find them here. They crushed them in the second half. 58-43. There you go. Boston did take it into the halftime with the 54-49 lead, and Golden State owned third quarters, getting that done and taking it all the way through the fourth, 58-43 in the second half. This is the first game that Golden State out rebounded Boston. They out rebounded on 55-42. So the whole big man, no big man scenario that didn't come into play either. So he was totally guessed wrong on that one. So we didn't get a play or an angle out of him today. It's funny how that seems to work. Um,
yeah. Like I told you, man. You got to give me more than that. Than they bigger. And I'm not gonna put my money on that. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, if you're gonna be a person that's captive the game, you call yourself a sports bettor, you gotta give me more than they bigger than them. Like,
I agree.
yeah, I
I
can't
agree.
I can't go out there.
That and taking the Tigers. I like the Tigers because I live
Yeah,
near there.
yeah, you know what I'm
More
saying?
than that.
You gotta give me more than that, man. Please.
Yep. I had Boston. I was wrong. I had my reasons. I was wrong. I'm willing to admit I can be wrong just as much as I can be right. That's just how it is. That's where we are. We come and show our face. We put out our plays. And they like wearing the jerseys too, as Dave says. Yes. Yes. So let's get into this game 5 tonight. Let's see if I can not be wrong today. I will just come right at you. I'm going back with Boston. I have said it. I said the winner comes out of the East. I think Boston is the more dominant team. I think Boston has a deeper bench. I think Curry lit their asses up Friday night, and they got a pretty strong performance out of everybody. Steve Kerr moved the bench around a little bit. Just a fully well played game, really, for Golden State. They will need another one of that tonight. Boston had their chances. They got cold at the wrong time. At times, they just kind of looked like they lost interest in that fourth quarter when it was still something that could have been manageable. So, um, coaching helped last game. I think Kerr outcoached them, and Golden State outplayed them. But we are going back with Boston tonight. Pringle says, "Give me Boston +4." They haven't lost back to back, as we know. Ride that wave. Yep, I was going right on that next, Pringle. They have not lost back to back in any of these playoff games. Rarely do they win two in a row, but they certainly haven't lost two in a row. Uh, you can play money on. I think Boston can get it done. You can stick it safe and take the 4 points. You could also play over 102.5 first half. I like that play as well. Seems awfully low. Seems suspiciously low. Every
Yeah,
game has gone over that, I do believe, or at least 3 out of 4. Is
yeah,
that right, Bo?
yes, sir. You're right.
The books insist on keeping these lines low, and it just I don't know. These teams, just like I said before, I can't play the unders, and I'm an under guy. They shoot too many threes. They get hot there for a minute. Just the score just jumps quickly. Like I
Mm-hmm.
said, I love playing unders. I'm an under guy. I'll take the under 9 out of 10 times. I just can't do it in the finals here. I keep riding the overs and I keep winning. So why am I going to stop? Over 102. The total has dropped as well. It was as high as 212, maybe 212.5. It's down to 210.
Mm-hmm.
Can't see a reason not to play that either.
No,
Maybe we'll have an overtime game. Maybe we'll have a game decided by um,
two or
10
three
points
points.
or less. In fact,
You know what I'm saying? For once,
I just
right?
did the math because the Red Rocket he's taking the points as well, and I said, um, the last 4 games have been decided by I can't remember what I said, 54
Double,
points.
double digits, double digits. Just say that. That'll be easier.
It's been 58 points, Bo. The last 4 games have been decided by a total of 58. That's 14.25 points
Yeah.
per game. So, yeah, every game has been double digits or more.
Mm-hmm.
The dog either covers or they don't cover at all. I mean, the dog either wins the game or they don't cover at all. So we've
Right.
had 2 of each. The dog has won 2, and then the favorite has won and covered in 2. Um,
Yeah.
is there any reason this game's going to stay within 6 or 4 points tonight? Go? Are we going to get a tie overtime? Or are we going to see another 10-point win? What do you think?
So I'm not. I'll say I'm just gonna keep riding it. You know what I'm saying? Shit, Boston plus the points. Boston straight up. And another thing that I noticed too, the over and under is zigzagging. You know what I'm saying? When Boston wins, it goes over. When they lose, it goes under. It's not happening every game. First game they won, went over. Second game they lost, went under. Second game, won over. Last game, Boston lost under the total. So yeah, but I'll take this game. I'll take Boston and the over. Just gonna continue to ride it. No need to fade it. Um, Man,
Why do
I
you
seen
think that keeps happening? So when Boston wins, it does what? It goes over.
it goes over. If you check all the games, that first game when Boston won, it went over the total. Second game, Golden State went under. Third game, because the reason
Which
why I
seems
know,
weird to me because Golden State is more of the offensive powerhouse, less defensive. And then Boston would be more defensive, less powerhouse, but the numbers are aligning with what's happening, where Boston is actually winning and going over when you would really think Golden State's games would be winning and going over, and Boston would be winning with the defense and staying under. Does that make
I think
sense?
yeah, I think what's happening is we know that Golden State it win all those third quarters. So however that fourth quarter started out, if Boston is hitting their shots, then Golden State concede. You see what I'm saying? And when Golden State wins that fourth quarter, Boston concedes. Like they're not scoring no more. Like you've seen the last game at that fourth quarter, Golden State was getting off, but Boston was not. And
Mm-hmm.
Boston wasn't driving to the goal. They were shooting a bunch of threes, missing them. Like that's what's happening. You know what I'm saying? And whoever win that fourth quarter is gonna decide whether it goes over or under. So when Boston win the fourth quarter, it goes over. When they lose that fourth quarter, it goes under. And it's just been happening every game. So you know, just continue to ride it, man. The reason why I know this is because every game I've been betting it. I bet Boston in the first game. I didn't bet the over. I wish I would, but I started doing it in the last game. I took the over in that first game they played in Boston. I took Boston in the over. Then the last game I took the under in Golden State. So that's four cashes right there. So I'm just gonna continue to ride it, man. Even if you lose and you've been betting it the whole series, you're only gonna be down a unit. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
The trend is your friend. Ride the trend. That's all I
ride the
can say.
trend.
Don't try to outguess it.
Hmm.
Having some teams, yeah, just don't
Hopefully,
try to.
hopefully the bookies ain't caught up with it. You feel me?
Yeah. Hey, Junior put up his parlay here. Let me. What's he got? The Raves. Oh, the Braves. He's got the Ravens. I thought he had. Holy cow! Junior's ready for some football. All right, so he's got the Braves and the Giants. Junior does. He's going with the Braves and the Giants. Coming back at plus 172. Wow, that seems high. Hmm. Well,
Maybe.
yeah, they're both reasonable. 140, 165.
Yeah.
So, yeah, there you go. So, um, another parlay there. Anybody else got some two-team money line parlays? Let us know. Uh, Sports Days God, he thinks Boston keeps trying to keep it up from the arc. They need to stick to their identity on defense first, cut to the hole more, and try to get Golden State big men in foul trouble.
Right. 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 I agree. Agree. I
So let
got.
us get
I,
your
I got.
prediction if you have one, Dave. Just curious. I am riding Boston till they either lose or till they win. I just think they're just outmanned. I really do. I just Golden State really had to really step up their games in both games that they've won, and we've yet to see any kind of breakout from Tatum. I would have to say right now, the team leader is Jalen Brown. Would you agree or disagree there, Bo?
I agree.
I mean, have we
Yeah.
really seen or heard much out of Tatum this series? What's he doing?
I mean, he's been pretty good on assisting. You know what I'm saying? All of his assist process went over the total, so he's more being a facilitator than a scorer. Yeah, so his assist numbers that went way low. But his points have went down. But he's still making a big difference in the game. But he have not been looking like his regular season self or how he looked in the other playoffs series. So yeah, I agree. Jalen Brown has been their top player. Even Marcus Smart have been looking better than him.
Dave says, I keep saying Boston's going to win, but I keep betting Golden State, so don't listen to me.
I mean,
Uh,
let me give my player prop on this game. This is my top one. I'm getting out for free. It's uncashed. It's uncashed in the last 4 out of 5 times. And the time it didn't cash, he put up 13 points. This Robert Williams, that's gonna be his points and rebounds. You can get it 14 and a half and minus 120. Uh, out there when they on 2 days after rest, he played at least 25 minutes. So in those games, his points and rebounds has been 19, 18, 13, 16. In his last game, it was 29. So yeah, he's been dealing with injuries, but he done had 2 days of rest, and it's gonna kind of correlate with us thinking Boston gonna get the win. So I think he's gonna have another big game tonight. So over 14 and a half points and rebounds, no assists, just points and rebounds at 14 and a half at plus minus 120. I'm going heavy on that. Heavy.
heavy on that. Big time prop
Heavy.
play. There you go.
Yeah, heavy, heavy, heavy.
Yeah, I was, you got some of these props on the top of your head, Bo?
Which one you looking at, thinking about?
Jordan Poole over 1.5 3 point made. You see that one yet? I couldn't find it this morning.
No, I haven't looked at pools. I was looking at the player I probably was looking for Golden State was Wiggins. You know what I'm saying? He been like that X factor. The last game he had almost 20 rebounds. I think that's a bigger reason why they won that game. And won the rebound in battle. This guy was going crazy. So yeah, I would definitely be looking at his props instead of Jordan Poole.
I'm gonna look at this pool prop for sure. I gotta. It's in Vegas. They don't give money props here. It's kind of lame. You gotta go offshore. We don't have those apps, so I gotta go get into my offshore account and see what the Jordan Pool prop is. But what's the one you're telling me is strong? Wiggins? What?
Yeah, just take his points, rebounds, and assists. He been cashing that. Especially if it's like 22 and a half, 23 and a
Points, rebounds, and assists. Let me find something to write that on. I will look it up. 22 and a half. Wiggins. Rivera's here. How's it going, Rivera?
What's up with Rivera? That's
He
my
has
guy.
got a parlay. I am going to give that out and write it down. Rivera's only made one parlay, and if I've missed something, let me know. Rivera, I show you his one parlay and just one loss. Um, and it's still anybody's game. Better get on it, though, because Bobby's taking a commandable lead here. Rivera is going today with the Braves and the Cardinals. So there's another hot one right there. Braves and the Cardinals. Pays good money there too. Plus 162. There you go. So it's lining up on the Braves there. Junior and Rivera is on the Braves. Got Bo and Rivera on the Cardinals. Got a couple Giants out there. Pringle and Junior's on the Giants. Um, got some Blue Jays out there. Me and Bo's on the Blue Jays. Ken's on the Cardinals and the Diamondbacks. So a little bit of everything. Ron's on the Giants as well. With Arizona. BP's out in left field with the Marlins and the Tigers. And T Mac was real creative with his. So a little bit of everything going on there, Bo. Let's see what happens today.
Love to everybody, man. Good luck. Good luck.
Good luck with your parlays. They all pay good money here. It's better than laying a run and a half. Some of these run and a halves just don't happen as much as we'd like them to.
Yeah.
And a lot of these teams we like today are all at home. So outside of the Braves, most of these guys, Cardinals. Where's that Blue
Giants,
Jays game being played at? Home.
Toronto.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah, the Braves,
yeah,
the Braves on the road, and your Houston players on the road. But I think everybody else teams at home.
yeah, yeah,
Giants, Blue Jays, Diamondbacks.
yeah.
Yeah, want to shout out to everybody, man. Shout out to everybody, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all are the key players, man. To this, we want to have no live. Everyone for y'all. So shout out to everybody, man. My boy Ron, Detroit. My boy Pringle at D-Town. My boy Killer. My boy Rivera from the Shy. Boy, Sports Dave, man. I know he down there in San Diego. You know what I'm saying? Chilling.
Dave built a parlay. Dave's in it now.
Oh,
Dave,
oh.
Dave's
Yeah,
got a
right.
two-team favorite coming back juicy on this one.
What's that?
Padres. Got a Padres in here. Braves and the Padres.
Yeah, part of like that.
Padres and the Braves. Got some plus 196, so that'll get you right into it real quick, Dave.
You dark.
Any thoughts on the Padres game? They playing the Cubs. Yeah, I looked at that. I've not made any move on that, but I do look at that with some attention. It is you Darvish, and he has been pitching good. The one concern with me on that is the travel from west to east. It does put some jet lag and fatigue on your body from moving from west to east like that. Coming back from a yesterday afternoon to kind of early start, at least for these Padres, it's still going to be a pretty early start against the Cubs. Quick turnaround time. I think the Padres have the stronger pitching and lineup. Um, what do you make of this game, Bo? I mean, I want to like the Pirates. What's his name? Steele's on the hill, isn't it?
Yeah, still.
Yeah, and he got roughed around last time, didn't he?
Yeah, I seen a stat where it says the Padres are 8-2 when they last 10 playing the Southpaw. So they
Padres are 8-2 against the Southpaw. Wind is just blowing out, Bo. It's 14 miles an hour out to center. Uh, there's no way I can go with the Cubs. They played the Yankees decent one game. Cubs have lost six straight, including they're 1-7 in their last eight. Um, St. Louis, Baltimore took them one game. Yankees just murdered them. Kept it close Friday night, but can't make any case for the Cubs here. That's for sure.
mm-mm.
You Darvish is just locked in, going against his old team. I like the play, Dave, and I like it too, Pringle. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
I've not pulled the trigger. I'm probably waiting too long. The line will probably go up higher. It's sitting at 125, at least I show right now. It's coming up a little. It was 120 this morning.
Yeah, I'm
I
going.
agree.
I'm gonna go ahead and say it, man. It's one of my top plays.
Oh shit, we pulled it out of him. It's one of
One
his
of my
top
top plays.
plays.
Y'all done got it for free, man. It's one of my top plays.
It's hard, isn't it? It's hard to sit there and know what you know.
Yeah, it
Want to
is.
say it like, damn
It's
it,
cool
I know
though.
this
It's
is
cool
a good
though.
play.
It's cool though. It's my peoples, man. It's my peoples.
It's hard. I have to do that some days. I'm like, listen to everybody, and I'm like, oh man, I'll just get it out there. I got to get it out there. That's
Yeah, it's one of my top plays, man.
it's not one of my top plays, but I do agree with everyone. There's no way you can make a case for the Cubs here. Dave's making a case for the Padres. Darvish numbers are inflated because of two bad starts. Uh, he likes
Which
him going against the team he was traded for. So, yep, there you go. Another angle. He was traded for off the Cubs there. Darvish did have two bad starts, but all his other starts have been locked solid. He is on my fantasy, so I follow him close as well. Steele got rocked up. The Cubs got rocked up. Like I said, the only disadvantage is that travel scenario. Other than that, I'm Padres all day here.
and then
Both
I got
Padres all day.
the thing I like about teams in that first game, it's like a business trip. You know what I'm saying? They want to get that first win out the way. So I think they're gonna play their best game tonight. I even might put Manny Machado and put a little prop with 1.5 bases, something like that. I'm gonna have it in some type of capacity. I'm gonna put that out on the Better Off app. So make sure to download that Better Off app. If not, make your account up, man, and follow your boy Blind Capper One. Father Johnny on there. Johnny Hunt wins, and everybody else should have an account. I know I seen everybody else on there, so everybody already joined, man. So download the apps on Google, it's on Apple, and to get out my player props. I have been putting some player props on there. I figure out how to do it. Yesterday I took Trout over a single that came out plus money, man. I couldn't believe it. But I think he got a single like right off the bat. So yeah, man, download that app, man. Get out my player props for free for the week.
Yeah, that bet though, if you would hit a double, that didn't count as a single. That would have lost, right? It was getting
I just wanted for a single. He got it.
okay. I've seen them
Yeah,
bets.
yeah,
They're weird.
yeah. They are Pacific. Yeah, if he get a double, it's not.
Yeah, I've seen them. They're weird. I don't touch them. It's different than getting a hit. It's actually literally getting a single. So, uh, my luck, I would have get a single and he'd hit 2 home runs and I'd still lose. So,
I seen it plus money. You know what I'm saying? And I did like the Angels last night. I put that on a little separate play. Did not come through. I really thought they had a chance to, kind of string some wins together, man. But look like they might be going on another losing rate.
all right, full boat here. Pringle's on the Padres. He thinks he's going to go over and the Padres win. Dave said Padres offense is better on the road. So there we go. Just about a full boat. Bo gave his best play there with the Padres. Dave likes the Padres well enough. Darvish. I agree with the Padres. There's no way I'm agreeing with the Cubs. Cubs have been on a 7-game road trip. They just got home, returning home to their wise family and friends. Padres are on a business trip going out to Chicago to continue winning. Padres are 37-24. The Cubs are just the opposite, 23-36. This line should be probably higher than it is too. There is value. I need to go get on that as well right now. So that's it, right, Bo? That's it. We've given our plays, NBA, some MLB, some parlays.
That's it,
Everybody
man.
should be happy. Win some money today.
Yeah. Appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate y'all for checking in. Remember, don't quit, keep grinding. Keep the squares out your circle, man.
That's right. We'll see everyone tomorrow. We've got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 parlays here. I hope to see at least 7 or 8 of them cash tomorrow. We have 5 and 5 on 10 parlays on Friday, guys. So not bad. So let's try to improve on that today. I think we got 9 solid parlays. The first one that was given out kind of, oops, whatever. But you never know. That's why we play.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe we'll be all laughing at me tomorrow when the Tigers win 11-3, and eggs on my face.
I would not be shocked.
Let the Tigers beat Lance Lynn.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, baseball is weird. You know what I'm saying? Like
It is.
it's weird. So I've seen a lot of weird stuff happen. So I'm about to say I wouldn't be surprised, but I don't think they will. I don't think they will.
And they could. Why wouldn't the line should be minus 200? You know.
They already done fired some managers for the White Sox. Tony Russo might be next. So you know what I'm saying? So he can't keep losing. I think you're on the hot seat right now. So then they're gonna play hard for the old cap, man.
Yeah, 27-31 is not what people expected in Chicago after nearly 60 games. About 100. They got 104 left on the schedule. They played 58. I do think team owners and GMs expected a better start than 27-31 out of these White Sox. But you got to remember, Tim Anderson's been out, Luis Roberts has been out, Lance Lynn has been out. So Hendricks has missed some games. So there you go. There's Jeff Morton. Tigers more likely to win Wednesday when Fido pitches. Fido. Possibly we'd have to look at the lineups. Jeff is from the Detroit area. White Sox don't show a list of pitcher yet on Wednesday, but Fida, whatever his name is, seems to be their ace. 2.92 ERA. So he has kind of taken the ace role. The bullpen doesn't do too bad. I'll have to say that. It's just mostly the Tigers' lack of
Uh,
run production.
yeah, that lineup just not hitting.
Yeah, he spent all that money on Javier Baez, and let's check his batting average. It can't be good. Um, nope, 197. So a
Yeah,
lot of money on a 197 batter.
yeah. That's why
Yeah,
they didn't like them in New York. The
yeah.
Mets.
He's struck out 50 times so far this year. Probably one of the leaders in that category.
Yeah.
Uh, 242 on base percentage, just not getting it done. Javier Baez.
Uh,
Nope, nope. Yep, the Tigers are hard to watch. I agree. They're Jeff. They're just they're miserable. I mean, their record might be a little better than the Reds. If it is, Reds record's starting to come back. 21-39. Tigers are right there, 24-35, and Kansas City is wrapping up the bottom there at 20-39. Oakland's 21-41. So there's four bottom feeders right there. You never hear Bo and I say take Oakland, take Kansas City, take Detroit, or take Cincinnati.
no.
And sometimes we say take Cincinnati because over the last 3 weeks,
Yeah,
Cincinnati
yeah,
won
yeah,
more than they've
yeah.
lost.
Yeah, yeah. Especially if they're at home playing against somebody like the Diamondbacks. You know, I rock with them. They do got some bats. You know what I'm saying? Cincinnati do got some bats, so they can win a few. But even if the lineup was here for Detroit, even a little, you know what I'm saying? I'll take them in some spots. But you can't put no runs up, you know what I'm saying? It's just you can't win the game.
Mm-mm, mm-mm. You get down 3-0. It's kind of like Oakland. They get down 3-0. The game's over practically. They
Yeah.
can't score four. They just don't normally.
Nah. And like I say, the White Sox been losing, but they've been losing because they giving up so many runs. So that's probably the only thing that probably could happen. But with Land on the mound, I think he gonna come right back into form. So even if he have a semi outing, I think he'll still do enough. You know what I'm saying, to keep the runs down.
Well, like I said, the White Sox put up 8 runs a game in their last four, 32 runs in the last 4 games.
So they
They,
putting
they,
up.
they get 5 runs. It's over for Detroit. Detroit
Yeah,
can't score six. Can't score six in 2 games. Mark my words. Right
I'm,
there. Detroit don't score 6 runs in 2 games. We'll see what happens.
I'm with you.
Anybody,
No, you not go. I'm not gonna disagree.
yeah, if anybody wants to cash out on that, I'll give you over under 6. I'll take under 6 in 2 games. Tigers team total.
What's the odds on that, man? What's the odds? 110.
Even money. We'll do
Even.
even money. Gentleman's bet on cash out there. Because Dylan Cease pitches tomorrow. I stand by what I said.
Hey, man. You ain't gonna get no. Not gonna get.
I ain't gonna see your cash app hitting me anytime soon, am I?
Mm-mm.
All right. All right,
Yes.
guys. This is all in fun. Yeah, sorry, Jeff. Maybe it's tough being in Detroit, buddy. I mean, their teams just haven't. I mean, even the hockey fell apart, bud. Pistons. You probably got the brightest future in the Pistons, Lions. We know how that turns out. Gotta love the Detroit guys. It's just tough. It's tough.
Yeah, man.
Diehards love your city, love your teams, but they just don't
Hey,
put a good product on the court, on the field, on the ice. None of that. Yeah, he says he got that right. Feel for you, man. I do. I feel for you.
I remember them years, man. You know when the Mavericks was not looking good. You know the Rangers. They ain't look good in a while. Man, Dallas ain't look good in a while. The Cowboys, but hey, man, I'm die hard. You know what I'm saying? To the heart. So I'm a ride or die, man. Lose, win. That's my team. Mavericks, Cowboys, Rangers, Stars. Give me the sidekicks too, man. Soccer sidekicks. I'm all in. I'm all in, John.
Yeah. Hey, it's good to have a heart. It's good to you know have something to hang your hat on at the end of the day. It'll get better. It won't
Yeah.
happen for the Lions in a while. Your Pistons are your best chance. Pistons are they're making a few moves.
Hmm.
Not gonna relive the good old days, the bad boys days. That was the time. That was the
Yeah.
time.
They had a good squad when they had Ben Wallace and them too, man. Chauncey Billups, some boys called
Yeah,
up.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Always liked Chauncey.
Yeah.
So. All right, guys, that should do it. Wrap this up. Thanks again, everyone. Thanks for your comments, questions, parlays. Let's win some money and let's do it again tomorrow. Thanks, everyone.
All right, John.